Hello everyone, welcome back to Pabbly. The title of our today's video is how to extract particular link from mail body using Pabbly Connect. So I'm running a business and I wish that as soon as I receive a new email inquiring about a particular product with the product link, automatically the details of that email separated with the product link should be added to my Google Sheets too. For this, we are going to create a connection between email parser and Google Sheets. To create this connection without knowing any programming or coding language, we are going to use Pabbly Connect. It is an amazing automation software. So in Pabbly, we have the concept of trigger in action. For trigger, we are going to use email parser, and for action, we are using Google Sheets. So if you also wish to learn this process step by step, follow me through the screen. Welcome to my screen. So as you know, in this video, we are going to learn how to extract email link from an email body. For this, we are going to use Pabbly Connect, and as you can see that I have already opened the landing page of Pabbly simply by searching pabbly.com/connect in my browser. It is very easy. So as soon as you'll open the landing page of Pabbly, you are going to get two options. One is sign in and the another one is sign up for free. So if you are a new user, you can click on sign up for free and you are going to get 100 of tasks free every month. But I am an existing user, so I am going to click on sign in. And now it is opening all Pabbly apps. Over here you can see all the tools and applications offered by Pabbly. But in today's video we are going to use Pabbly Connect because we are connecting two applications. So I'm going to click on access now right over here. And now it is opening my dashboard, and to start with the automation we are going to click on this button right over here which says create workflow. And now it is asking me the workflow name and the folder I want to save the workflow in. So I want to save the workflow in this folder which says automations, and I want to name my workflow as how to extract email link from email body, and then we are going to click on create. And now it is opening the most important window of our automation, that is our workflow window. This is the most important window because we have trigger in action in this. Trigger means when this happens and action means do this. By this you can understand that the trigger is the commander for the workflow and actions follow the commands. And as you know that we can have only a single commander but multiple followers. So over here we can have only a single trigger but multiple actions following the commands of our trigger. So now we are going to select our trigger application which will be email parser because I want that as soon as I receive a new email, automatically Pabbly should capture the response of that email. So I'm going to search for email parser and select it. And now it is giving me an email. So we are going to copy this. And now we are going to move on to our email account. And from here we are going to open settings and then see all settings. And from here we are going to go on this forwarding. And over here you can see forwarding. So we are going to click on add a forwarding address. And we are going to paste the address we copied from our workflow. And then we are going to click on next. It is asking me to forwarding mail to this. So we are going to click on proceed. And now you can see that it is saying a confirmation link has been sent to this to verify permission. So we are going to click on OK. And then we are going to move on to our workflow. And over here you can see that we have received a response. So we are going to scroll a little. And over here you can see body text. So I'm going to open this. And now after opening this, you can see over here is the URL. So I'm going to copy this URL. And then we are going to paste this URL in a new tab. And now as you can see that this is the confirmation URL, and now it is saying please confirm forwarding mail of this account to this account. So I'm going to click on confirm and give it all the permissions. And yes, you can see confirmation success. So again we are going to open our Gmail. And over here you can see a new field has been added right over here. So we are going to click on this, forward a copy of email to this address. And I also want to keep a mail copy in my inbox. So I'm going to select this, keep mail copy in my inbox too. If you don't wish to keep a mail copy, you can also select that. So after doing this, we are going to click on save changes. And yes, we have successfully connected our email account with our Pabbly's workflow. And now we are going to click on recapture email parser response. And yes, we are going to again click on yes. And now it is saying waiting for a response. So we are going to do a test submission. So I'm going to open my another email account. And over here you can see that I have already drafted an email. Hi sales team, I am demo user and I am interested in your product about PHP course for beginners. So over here you can see the link of that course. So I'm going to open this link. And yes, over here you can see that this is the PHP course for beginners, which is a product offering by my company. So over here, we are going to receive the mail of this course only. And I wish that as soon as I'm going to receive this mail, automatically the sender's email, the email subject and the product link should be added in my Google Sheets so that I have the record of all the leads. So over here, I'm going to again open my Gmail, select my Gmail account in which I have connected my email password to, give this a subject, and yes, then we are going to click on send. And yes, you can see message sent. So this means that the details of our mail has been sent to our Pabbly's workflow. So we are going to open our workflow and check that if Pabbly has captured the response or not. And yes, you can see that Pabbly has captured the response. Over here, you can see all the details and also the body text. Over here, you can see the body text, which is hi sales team, I'm a demo user. The same text that we entered. So this means that my trigger step is successful. And now we are moving on to our action step. For our action application, first we are going to select Google Sheets because I want the extracted details to be added to my Google Sheets. So that's why I'm going to search for it and select it. And then for the action event, we are going to select add new row. And again, we are going to click on connect. And yes, you can see add a new connection or select the existing connection. So if you have already connected your Google Sheets account with your Pabbly's workflow, you can click on select existing connection and then save. If you haven't, you have to follow me, click on add a new connection and then sign in with Google. And over here, after selecting my Gmail account, I'm going to click on allow and again give Pabbly all the permissions it is asking for because my data is secure with Pabbly. So as soon as I'm going to click on allow, you can see that we have successfully connected our Google Sheets account with our Pabbly's workflow. And over here, you can see that it is asking me to select the spreadsheet. So the name of my spreadsheet is lead management and the name of my sheet is sheet 1. So I'm going to open my workflow and select lead management right over here as the name of my spreadsheet, and as you can see that it already detected the sheet which is sheet 1 because I have only a single sheet in my spreadsheet. If you have multiple sheets, you are going to get the option of multiple sheets right over here to choose one. And then it is asking me for the sender's email, email subject and the product link. So we are going to map this. Mapping is a method by Pabbly which means inserting the data from the previous step. And as you know, our previous step was the trigger step where we selected email parser as our trigger application. So we are going to map the details from the response of our trigger application only. So over here, I'm going to open the response. And yes, you can see the sender's email right over here. So I'm going to map this and I'm going to map this because I want that these details should turn dynamic and change with every new email submitted. And as soon as I'm going to map all these details, my workflow would be ready to run in real time too. And now we are going to map the email subject as well. So I'm going to search for subject right over here. And you can see the email subject. So we are going to map this. And now it is asking me for the product link. So as you know that we have received the product link in the body text. So I'm going to search for body text. And over here you can see that this link is not separated. So if I'm going to map this, the whole body text would be added in my product link right over here. But I wish only the particular product link, which is this, should be added. So for this, we are going to add another action step. So I'm going to move on forward and between my trigger and action, I'm going to click on this plus sign. And from here, we are going to add another action step, which is text formatter. So I'm going to search for text formatter. It is a feature by Pabbly. And then we are going to select it. And then for the action event, we are going to select text basic formatting. And again, we are going to click on connect. And over here, you can see that we are going to select the string. So again, we are going to map the string. I'm going to search for body text right over here. And over here you can see the body text, so I'm going to map this. And then for the transform, I'm going to keep it as extract URL because I want to extract this URL, which is my product link. And then we are going to click on save and send test request. And yes, you can see that we have extracted this URL, which is the link of my product. So this means that my text formatter action step was successful. And again, we are moving on to our action step of Google Sheets. And now we are going to map the product link from the response of our text formatter action step only. So I'm going to open the response and over here you can see the result and we are going to map this. And yes, you can see that we have successfully completed our mapping and now we are going to click on save and send test request. And yes, you can see that we have received a positive response that our details have been added to our Google Sheets too. So I'm going to open my Google Sheets and check that if the details have been added or not. And yes, you can see sender's email, email subject and also the product link that we extracted. So I'm going to open this product link. And yes, you can see that this is the same link. So this means that my workflow is successful and I'll just test the workflow once. And this time I'm going to give you a real-time example. So I'm going to open my Gmail and again we are going to draft a mail. So I'm going to click on compose right over here. Again, we are going to select the recipient email address, which is the email address we selected in our email parser. And then the subject as Python course inquiry And then I'm going to draft the mail as this. Hi sales team, I'm test user and I'm interested in learning more about Python course as a potential solution for me. So I'm going to open this link right over here. And as you can see that this is the link of the Python course my company provides. And I wish that as soon as I send this email, automatically this link should be extracted and added in my Google Sheets too. So I'm again going to click on send right over here. And yes, you can see message sent, and over here you can see the same message that we sent. So this means that we have successfully sent the Gmail and the details of our Gmail has been captured by Pabbly, and then Pabbly triggered the workflow and further added the details of our Gmail in our Google Sheets. So I'm going to open my Google Sheets and check that if the details have been added or not. This time we are not going back to our workflow and clicking on save and send test request. We'll directly open our Google Sheets. And yes, you can see the sender's email, the email subject, Python course inquiry, and the product link has been added to my Google Sheets too. So I'm going to open this product link again for you. And yes, you can see that this is the same product link. So this means that my workflow is successful, and I'll just summarize the workflow for you once. For a trigger application, I selected email parser, and then for the trigger event, I selected capture email parser. I selected this because I wanted that as soon as I receive a new mail, automatically the details of that mail should be captured by my workflow. And then for the action step, first we added Google Sheets because I wanted to add these details of the mail captured in my Google Sheets. But I wanted to extract the URL from the mail, which is the product link. So that's why I used text formatter by Pabbly right over here to extract the URL. And over here you can see the two details I added during this video. So if you have any questions related to this video or the workflow, you can directly comment on this video. And for your reference, I'll just clone the workflow and share the workflow link in the description box. Thank you for watching. Not only these applications, but with the help of Pabbly, you can integrate many more applications. So now, if you have any doubts, you can reach us at support@pabbly.com. If you have any queries, you can reach us at forum.pabbly.com. And if you have any pricing related issues, you can follow this website. And if you find our videos helpful, do like and subscribe our channel. Thank you for watching.